I kind of get asked a little bit, but not too often. What are my settings in Combat Master? Considering I play this game a lot, I have certain settings, and I'm going to show you them today. First of all, we're going to go into a custom game so I can kind of show you how this works with no bots. Just hop into a random game. We are on Drain, obviously. So first off, let's get to a decent surface here. And we will climb up to here. Okay. So I am going to show you my hand cam now. Hand cam reveal. Pretty cool, I know, pretty cool. I'm gonna place my thing like that so you guys can see WASD stuff. Okay, first you're gonna want to go into my options here. You're gonna want to nothing here, my controls, and regular WASD. Pick up weapons E, obviously. Jump is space, obviously. My change stance is actually X. Because when I am out like this, I like to strafe, right? But then I can spam this really quick. Right? It helps a lot, and it helps with movement based stuff. That's why I like to have it, just because it's really close to everything else that I have. So everything's on one side of the keyboard, mostly. My next setting I'm going to show you is definitely my my melee is F. Because picking the original, I don't know what the original is, but this right beside it helps so much. See, it's right next to my D button, so I can strafe, I can crouch and melee really quick. See, look, I could almost switch between sliding and knifing really fast. You guys could kind of see that. My next one is definitely use my lethal equipment, which is my mouse button. You see this one that's lit up? This is the mouse button. So if I click it down, then it will fire. I'll show you. My dart, see, I click it down, fire, down, fire, down, fire. This helps me get really good and fast kills, so I don't need to waste time clicking G, which is the original. Otherwise, it'd be W, A, S, F, and G. I have right next to each other, and that would get really overwhelming really quick. I think the final control I will probably show you is my sensitivity. Oh, my scorecard. I think it was originally Alt. I think that might be the original, but I just put it to Tab like every other game. My sensitivity is 150 to 162. The reason why is because I don't like to move that much. I only like to move like this. I don't want to move, see how quick that is and see how slow this is. It's just a good variant between the two. And it honestly just is a decent setting. I'm going to show you other settings when I hop into the next game. Okay, we're sadly on Drain again, but now I'm going to show you a little bit more settings right here. Go into options, obviously. We can go into sound. I put my overall volume to only 55. My lobby music and battle music are really low because I'm not a huge fan of the music. No diss on them, but interface volume. See how annoying this is? That's why it's all the way down. Battle volume is 30 just so I can hear gunshots. In tournament, it's 100, but right now it's only around 30. HUD jump sounds is obviously a 0 because as you can see, really annoying for no reason. Gamepad, I don't have anything for gamepad because I don't play on controller. Account is just that. My graphics are ultra high, basically all of it. Blood decals environment, all of this, ragdoll lobby light. I do have anti-aliasing off though, which is different. I think just default everything on here, I feel. Oh no, my field of view is maxed. My field of view hands is maxed. My field of view world is maxed. Obviously, ragdoll's on, V-Sync's on. So look how trashy this looks. This is minimal FOV. That's pretty bad. So I max both because then it just looks nice, and it looks really good if I need to take a thumbnail to inspect on here. It just looks really nice, and that's pretty much my settings. Now I'm going to show you guys my loadout. Okay, so we're back in the main lobby, obviously. I showed you guys all my settings, so hopefully I didn't go too fast. You can always pause it, I obviously have these, and now my things. I have my main loadout, which is just my RX 7000 skeleton mixed with a couple things. My perceiver's No Mercy, which is what Pavel used to have, and my camo is gold, obviously. My level up in testing is just my test loadouts and some guns I wanted to level up. Trick shots is pretty self-explanatory. It's my main, but a little bit different, just so it looks nicer in trick shots. Videos, these are just random videos that I have planned and I want to spot for. And finally, combat zone, which is really self-explanatory when you really think about it. I don't know why this is black. This originally was pink, but I purposely put my combat zone weapons to a different color than my other ones, like really light color, so I can see them better. And yeah, obviously M4 is probably one of my favorite weapons for this. Ooh, we got a new decal. Ooh, nice purple. Anyhow, those are mine. My kill chain selects are obviously default because they haven't added any more yet. Wristband is the Alpha Watch, which I can select to 51,000 kills, this much XP, my emblem, my 256 nukes I have, and my 4.44 KD ratio. I like just having mine on the kills. I think it just looks the nicest. I used to always run the OG one, kinda, or the Skymaster, just because it's bigger, but that's really it. Vehicles and equipment. I like the Hand of the Reaper zipline. I don't know why. It just looks nice, in my opinion. Parachute, I use the Blood Rain. Paraglider is the Da Vinci. Drone is the Golden Warden. And my ATV, which I never use, is just the Halo 1 from these battle pass, actually. My next is my operator, and that is obviously forward. I customized it to have a sunglasses and see if I take this off, it takes off my sunglasses. I like the sunglasses and the step over, kind of like the Barrett Cleva from like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. I used to really like Blacksmith. Blacksmith Crusader were always my favorites. And then I kind of just changed it to this guy for a video one day, and I just never changed him back. Those are my settings. Obviously here it switches every single video, but I always keep a couple of these on. I play Premier League. Combat zones, nothing else. But those are my settings for a quote-unquote professional. I don't consider myself a professional, but I know some people have, like 2 or 3. So I gave myself that title. Anyhow, copy those settings. It'll most likely make you better because of the nice things you have where it's all next to each other. Like your X button and your F button are next to each other, so you can get knives really quickly. And your WASDs are obviously all together. Shift and crouch are self-explanatory. And 2 is armor plates. I had my armor plate to this button once on my mouse, like one of my side buttons. But eventually I was just like, I can't shoot and play at the same time. So those are my settings. Copy those if you want. I will see you guys later and see what videos you want. Goodbye.